You are worthy of deep, nourishing love. Right now, exactly as you are. Take a breath with me. Let that truth begin to settle. I am worthy of love. I have always been worthy of love. Before we go any further, let yourself arrive here. Wherever you are, whatever position feels comfortable, allow your body to soften just a little. If it helps, roll your shoulders back and let them drop. Notice where you might be holding tension, maybe in the jaw, the neck, the space between your eyebrows. You don't have to fix anything. Just notice. Take one more slow breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine releasing anything that tells you love is something you need to earn. You don't have to earn your place in someone's heart. You don't have to perform, achieve, or prove yourself worthy of connection. Love, real love, meets you where you are. I am enough, just as I am. I bring something irreplaceable to every connection I'm part of. My presence matters. Let's begin to explore what abundance in love and relationships can feel like. Not as a fantasy, not as something reserved for others, but as something available to you. Something you can practice and grow into, one moment at a time. Everything begins here. The relationship you have with yourself shapes every other relationship in your life. I am learning to treat myself with kindness. I choose to speak to myself the way I would speak to someone I love. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to have needs. Think about how you talk to yourself when no one's listening. The tone you use, the words you choose. What if, slowly, that inner voice became gentler? What if it became a source of comfort rather than criticism? I am practicing patience with myself. I don't have to be perfect to be loved. My imperfections don't make me unlovable. They make me human. Let your hands rest somewhere comfortable. Maybe on your lap, maybe one hand over your heart. Feel the warmth of your own touch. This is the body that carries you through every day. This is the heart that keeps beating, keeps hoping, keeps trying. It deserves tenderness. I honor my body. I honor my heart. I am learning to trust myself even when I make mistakes. I can forgive myself for the times I didn't know better. Self-love isn't about thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about knowing you matter. It's about filling your own cup so you have something real to share. I am becoming more comfortable with who I am. I allow myself to be seen, even the parts I've tried to hide. I am worthy of my own care and attention. Take a slow breath. Notice the rise of your chest, the gentle fall. You're doing something meaningful right now. You're choosing to invest in yourself. Let me paint a small picture for you. Imagine standing in front of a mirror. Not to criticize, not to judge, but just to see. To really see the person looking back at you. The one who has survived every hard day. The one who is still here, still growing, still capable of love. What if you could look at that person with compassion? What if you could say, I see you. I'm proud of you. I'm not going anywhere. That's the relationship that makes all other relationships possible. I am my own safe place. I can comfort myself. I can encourage myself. I choose to be on my own side. Love is a two-way current. It flows out and it flows in. But sometimes, one direction feels easier than the other. Maybe you've always been the giver. The one who shows up, who sacrifices, who puts everyone else first. And somewhere along the way, receiving started to feel uncomfortable. Like you didn't deserve it. Like accepting help or affection made you weak. Or maybe receiving has felt safer. Taking in love without fully trusting that what you offer has value too. Both directions matter. Both are part of abundance. I allow myself to receive love without guilt. I am open to kindness, support, and care from others. Receiving does not make me a burden. Soften your shoulders again. Let your jaw release. I am also a giver. I have love to share. My care for others is genuine and valuable. I can give without losing myself. The healthiest relationships have balance. Not a perfect 50-50 every single day, but an overall flow that nourishes both people. A rhythm of giving and receiving that feels sustainable. I am learning to notice when I give too much. I can set boundaries with love. I can say no and still be a caring person. I am also learning to ask for what I need. I can express my needs without shame. I deserve to be heard. Here's something important: asking for help, expressing a need, saying I'm struggling. These aren't signs of weakness. They're invitations for deeper connection. They give others a chance to show up for you. I am brave enough to be honest about what I need. I trust that the right people will meet me there. Take another breath. Let your body settle even more. In a moment, we'll explore how to nurture the connections already in your life. But first, let yourself feel the possibility of this balance. giving and receiving, flowing freely. You deserve both. You are capable of both. I am open to love flowing in both directions. I am becoming more comfortable with the give and take of healthy relationships. Think about someone in your life right now who matters to you. A partner, a friend, a family member, a colleague. Someone whose presence makes your life richer. Hold them gently in your mind. Not to analyze the relationship, not to think about what needs fixing, just to appreciate that this person exists in your world. I am grateful for the people who walk beside me. I appreciate the connections I already have. I choose to notice the good in my relationships. Relationships aren't about finding perfect people. They're about choosing to show up again and again with imperfect people who are also trying their best. I accept that the people I love are human, just like me. I can love someone and still see their flaws. I can be loved even when I'm not at my best. Feel your feet on the floor if you're sitting, or the weight of your body against whatever surface supports you. Let yourself feel held. Connection takes work. Not exhausting, draining work, but intentional effort. Small moments of presence. Choosing to listen. Choosing to forgive. Choosing to stay curious about someone even when you think you know everything about them. I am willing to invest in my relationships. I choose presence over perfection. I can be a better listener. I am learning to truly hear others. I show love in ways that matter to the people I care about. Relationships also need space. Room to breathe, room to grow, room for each person to remain themselves. I can love someone without losing who I am. I allow space for independence within connection. I trust the people I love to find their own way. Let's pause for a gentle visualization. Picture yourself sitting across from someone you care about. Maybe you're sharing a quiet meal, or walking together somewhere peaceful, or just sitting in comfortable silence. Notice the feeling between you. Not what you're saying, just the quality of connection. The unspoken understanding. The sense of being known. This is what relationships can hold. Moments of true presence. Moments where you don't have to perform or explain yourself. You're just together. Let that feeling expand in your chest. Let it remind you of what's possible. I am capable of deep, meaningful connection. I attract people who appreciate the real me. My relationships are becoming more authentic. This might be the most important part. Because abundance and love isn't just about what you're building. It's also about what you're willing to release. We all carry stories. Some come from childhood. Some from past relationships that didn't work out. Some from moments of rejection or betrayal or disappointment that left a mark. These stories aren't your fault, but they might be shaping how you show up in love today. I acknowledge the wounds I carry. I am allowed to take time to heal. My past does not have to define my future. If old pain comes up as you listen to these words, let it. You don't have to push it away or pretend it isn't there. Healing happens when we make space for what we feel. I am learning to hold my pain with compassion. I can grieve what I lost and still move forward. I am stronger than the things that hurt me. Take a breath. Place a hand on your heart if that feels right. Some patterns run deep. Maybe you learned that love comes with conditions, that you have to shrink yourself to be accepted. That vulnerability leads to pain. That good things don't last. These beliefs made sense once. They helped you survive. But you're not in survival mode anymore. You can choose differently now. I release the belief that I have to earn love. I let go of the fear that I will always be abandoned. I am healing the parts of me that expect rejection. I choose to believe that healthy love is possible for me. Not everything can be released in one session. Healing is a process, not an event. But every time you choose a new thought, you loosen the grip of the old pattern. You create space for something different. I am patient with my healing journey. I celebrate small shifts and subtle progress. I trust that I am moving in the right direction. Around this point, you might notice your mind wandering. That's okay. It means you're human. Let's shift energy slightly. Deepen your breath. Feel the air fill your lungs completely, then let it go. You're doing important work right now. Just by being here, just by listening, you're signaling to yourself that you believe in change. That you're willing to grow. That matters. That's courage. I am proud of myself for showing up today. I am committed to my own growth. I believe that change is possible for me. If you desire new relationships, whether romantic, friendships, or community, this section is for you. And even if you're content with what you have, stay open. Life has a way of surprising us. I am open to meeting new people who align with my values. I trust that the right connections will find me. I am becoming more comfortable with being seen. Meeting new people can feel vulnerable. There's always a risk. The possibility of rejection, of misunderstanding, of things not working out. But there's also possibility. The potential for something beautiful you can't yet imagine. I am willing to take small risks in connection. I can handle rejection. It doesn't define my worth. Every interaction teaches me something valuable. Loosen any tension in your hands. Let your fingers relax. Abundance in relationships isn't about having dozens of close friends or a perfect partner. It's about quality. It's about having people in your life who truly see you and whom you truly see. I value depth over quantity in my relationships. I attract people who appreciate authenticity. I am drawn to connections that nourish my soul. When you meet someone new, you don't have to be anyone other than yourself. The right people will appreciate who you actually are. The ones who don't aren't your people, and that's okay. I can be myself from the first moment of meeting someone. I don't need to perform or impress. The real me is interesting and worthy of connection. Let's pause for another visualization. Imagine your future self, maybe a year from now, maybe 5 years from now. Picture yourself surrounded by people who love and support you. People who laugh with you, who hold space for your struggles, who celebrate your wins. What does that feel like in your body? Let yourself experience it now, even just a glimpse. This isn't fantasy. This is possibility. This is what you're building, one affirmation at a time, one choice at a time, one brave moment at a time. I am creating a future rich with love and connection. Every day, I move closer to the relationships I desire. I trust the timing of my life. Abundance isn't something you achieve once and then you're done. It's a practice. Something you return to day after day in small and ordinary moments. I choose love today. I look for opportunities to connect. I practice kindness even when it's hard. Love shows up in how you greet someone in the morning, in the patience you offer when someone makes a mistake, in the attention you give when someone is speaking, in the forgiveness you extend to others and to yourself. I am becoming more loving in my daily actions. I show love through presence, patience, and attention. I forgive quickly and hold on to resentment less. Notice your breath again. Let it ground you in this moment. The small moments matter. A genuine compliment. A text to check on someone. A moment of eye contact that says, I see you. I notice opportunities for small acts of love. I make people feel valued through my attention. My presence is a gift I offer to others. You don't have to wait for grand gestures or special occasions. Love is available right now, in the next interaction you have, in the next word you speak. I bring love into ordinary moments. I don't wait for perfect conditions to express care. Today, I will show love in at least one small way. We've touched on this, but it deserves more attention. Boundaries aren't walls. They're not about keeping people out. They're about protecting what matters so you can show up fully. I have the right to set boundaries. My boundaries protect my energy and my heart. I can love someone and still have limits. Maybe you've struggled with boundaries in the past. Saying yes when you meant no. Giving more than you had. Letting others cross lines because you didn't want conflict. That pattern can change. It's changing right now. I am learning to recognize my limits. I can say no without over-explaining. My needs are just as valid as anyone else's. Let your body soften. Notice if there's any tightness around the idea of boundaries, any fear or resistance. Let it be there without judgment. Healthy boundaries actually make relationships stronger. They create clarity. They reduce resentment. They allow you to give from a place of genuine willingness, not obligation. I set boundaries from a place of self-respect, not fear. My boundaries help my relationships thrive. People who respect me will respect my limits. I can hold a boundary and still be kind. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, that's information. It tells you something important about how they view you, about what the relationship can hold. I pay attention to how people respond to my boundaries. I trust my instincts about who is safe. I release relationships that consistently dishonor my needs. Take a moment now. A deeper breath. Let your exhale be slow and complete. You've been absorbing a lot. Let it settle. You don't have to remember every word. The parts you need will stay with you. Let's be honest. Love isn't always easy. Relationships can be messy. People disappoint us, and we disappoint them. There are seasons of loneliness, of frustration, of grief. When those times come, how you treat yourself matters most. I can be gentle with myself during hard times. I don't have to have all the answers right now. I am allowed to feel sad, lonely, or disappointed. If you're in a hard season right now, know that it won't last forever. Not because I'm promising some quick fix, but because nothing lasts forever. Seasons change. People grow. Circumstances shift. I trust that this hard time will pass. I hold on to hope even when it's small. I am resilient. I have survived difficult things before. Place both hands on your heart if that feels comfortable. Feel the steady rhythm. Your heart has carried you through every hard day of your life. It's still here. Still beating. Still open. I honor my heart for staying open. I don't punish myself for past relationship mistakes. I am growing wiser and more discerning with each experience. Loneliness, if you feel it, isn't a sign that something is wrong with you. It's a sign that you're human, that you crave connection, that your heart is still awake and wanting. My loneliness is a reminder that I am made for connection. I don't make my loneliness mean I am unlovable. I hold my lonely moments with compassion. I want to take you somewhere peaceful now. Close your eyes if they aren't already closed. Take a long, slow breath. Imagine you're standing at the entrance of a garden. This garden exists inside you. It represents your capacity for love, for connection, for abundance. As you step inside, notice what you see. Maybe there are areas that are lush and blooming, representing the relationships that are thriving. Maybe there are areas that need tending, places where old growth needs clearing or new seeds need planting. Walk through this garden slowly. There's no rush. Notice a bench somewhere in this space. A place to sit and rest. Make your way there and take a seat. As you sit, feel the warmth of sunlight on your face. A gentle breeze. The smell of earth and flowers. This garden is yours. You are the gardener here. You get to decide what grows, what stays, what goes. Speak these words to yourself in this garden. I am the gardener of my own heart. I choose what to nurture and what to release. My capacity for love grows each day. Stay in this garden for another breath or two. Feel the peace of this place. Know that you can return here whenever you need to. Slowly, begin to bring your awareness back to the room. The sounds around you. The feel of your body against the chair or floor or bed. Let your fingers move gently. Take one more grounding breath. When we talk about love and relationships, the mind often goes to romance. But abundance and love is so much wider than that. I am surrounded by love in many forms. I recognize love in friendship, family, and community. I appreciate the non-romantic relationships that enrich my life. Think about a friend who has shown up for you. A family member who, despite imperfections, has been there. A colleague who made a hard day easier. A neighbor who offered a kind word. Love is everywhere, if we're willing to see it. I choose to notice the love already present in my life. I don't take my connections for granted. I express gratitude for the people who support me. Soften the muscles around your eyes. Let your face relax into ease. You can cultivate love in unexpected places. In the brief exchange with a stranger. In the smile you offer someone who seems to be struggling. In the patience you show the person who cuts you off in traffic. I spread love through small moments of kindness. I am a source of warmth in my community. My love makes a difference, even in ways I'll never see. You don't need a romantic partner to experience abundance and love. A full life includes many kinds of connection, many kinds of intimacy, many ways of being known and valued. I am complete with or without a romantic relationship. I cultivate love in all its forms. My life is rich with connection. We're approaching the end of our time together, but the work continues. The affirmations, the intentions, the shifts in thinking, they ripple forward into your days and weeks and months. I trust my journey with love. I believe that I am on the right path. I am exactly where I need to be right now. You might not see immediate changes. That's okay. Growth often happens beneath the surface, in places we can't observe directly. I am patient with my progress. I celebrate small shifts and subtle changes. I don't need dramatic proof to know I'm growing. Let your whole body relax. From the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. Let yourself feel held by the surface beneath you, supported by the space around you. You've done something meaningful by being here. You've planted seeds. You've watered the garden. I am proud of the effort I'm making. I show up for myself, again and again. I am worth the investment of this time. As we close, I want you to feel not an ending, but a beginning. This isn't goodbye. It's an invitation to return. Each time you come back to these words, they land a little differently. They reach a little deeper. The truths become more familiar, more natural, more yours. I will return to these affirmations. Each time I practice, my beliefs grow stronger. I am building a foundation of love that will last. Think about tomorrow. The interactions you'll have, the moments of choice. You'll have opportunities to practice what you've affirmed here. Small chances to choose love, to set a boundary, to receive kindness, to be gentle with yourself. I carry these truths into my daily life. I look for opportunities to practice love. I am becoming the person I want to be in relationships. Take one more slow breath. Feel the fullness of your lungs. And as you exhale, let any remaining tension leave your body. You are worthy of deep, nourishing love. That hasn't changed. It will never change. I am worthy of love. I have always been worthy. I am open to abundance in all my relationships. I trust that love is my birthright. I am ready to give and receive love fully. Gently begin to move your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch your arms or roll your neck. Take your time coming back. There's no rush. When you're ready, carry this feeling with you. The warmth in your chest. The softness in your breath. The quiet knowing that you matter, that you belong, that love is available to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing yourself. Thank you for believing that growth is possible. I am grateful for this time I gave myself. I honor my commitment to love and connection. I step forward with peace, hope, and open arms. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Be patient. Be brave. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough.